Podcast. Oh, we got? Yeah, we're good.
Just another nerdy pocket.
Just another nerdy pocket. Is that probably read right there?
Should I throw the mic closer?
Yeah, why don't you bring the mic in?
I was gonna say that.
I don't know how I was gonna go with this.
It's a little far away. You can just sit right here. It'll pick up.
There. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Welcome everybody to Just Another Nerdy Podcast. We're doing a few little tests today. I've been in hell all week moving, but this is the new set.
Look at it go.
Look at this shit.
It's about as small as the old one.
And we have lighting.
We do.
The only thing we can't figure out is how to make this guy focus. Like camera.
We changed the lighting. We changed the fucking distance from the camera.
We've done everything
we can, and this motherfucker is still out of focus.
What can I say?
I'm a ghost.
I think it's the shirt, but my moves are like happening now.
That's why we're dark colors.
They're showing up. Yeah, I know. Well, this is just my work undershirt that I'm in, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, this is what I'm wearing today. Okay, let's do one. My work undershirt that I'm in. Oh my god! I'm sorry, everybody. Let me. Okay. Theoretically, we should be bearable. I do apologize for the garbage, puke, poopy butt audio. Okay. Theoretically, we should be bearable. I do apologize for the garbage, puke, poopy butt audio. No, it's still... Okay. Theoretically, we should be bearable. It's still really bad. What the fuck?
The acoustics of the room.
I was gonna say, I have a thought.
Is it...
The walls are too bare. Our sound is bouncing too hard.
Oh my god. We're gonna have to speak a little softer. Here we go.
Nick, do you realize what you're saying?
Yeah, you just told the loudest person in the room. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I would argue that I'm the person. But
I know. Yeah. I don't know, man.
That means you're gonna have to
I don't know.
Silently rage.
Okay, so I think it's noise gate. Open plugin interface. We're checking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to fix this conundrum.
No idea.
Maybe we're checking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to fix this conundrum.
No idea.
Here, wait. Okay. Let's check this now. Alright. Where's the... No, don't do that. Okay. We're gonna check this now. Where's the... No, don't do that. Okay. We're gonna check this. So we're in an echoey room.
We're in an echoey room.
I don't really know. I don't understand the physics of echoes.
Okay, so
I'll be honest with you.
Sound comes in.
Yes. The physics, though.
We could just do the
Sound
podcast and
bounces
whisper.
Carries. So now isn't something to either absorb.
Okay. So we're gonna check this out. Okay. So, okay, got it. Okay. Forgot I set up a thing that. Yo, can you read that?
Yeah.
Can you?
I have terrible eyesight. I can read it.
Good. Okay.
We know we can see our comments.
I can read it.
Whoever is tuning in for this shit show, I hope it's.
I really don't know. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing our just another nerdy test. Okay, that's good. That is good. What does it say? It says no one's watching. So we're good. We're good here.
We're just screaming into the void.
Did you? Oh, okay. So because this is named again, I accidentally named it. Oh, two people are in here.
Oh god.
So did you see the Castle Rock? You guys watched the last episode now? Fucking Tommy, man. You don't have internet. You're handicapped.
Well, I'm on the internet every day at Multiverse. I just haven't watched it.
I get you. So what did you think? I think he's a bad. I think he's a nefarious source. The kid.
Kid, yeah, he's more than likely he might actually. But He
The
might be.
devil?
Yeah, he's lying.
Yeah, I wonder.
Or if he's not lying, maybe traveling to a different, causes that. What if it changes you on a fundamental level? Or what if you were always like that, being in a different place causes it?
Well, so what's interesting is the main Henry. Whatever. Yeah. So what's interesting is Black Henry. He also lost his memory and then didn't age for 20 some odd years. Supposedly.
Yeah.
When he disappeared.
He's gone for a very long time.
So I kind of wonder if you're not, but like maybe something takes your body as a host. Anyway, that's.
Fuck you, Jay! I was trying to be like, making shit.
Hell is empty and all the devils are here.
Thank you, Tommy.
There we go. Tommy did it.
He did it.
So right now, guys, what we're doing is we're kind of doing a quick test to see how the podcast looks and sounds.
Looks alright.
Looks all right. I think I might just switch to the regular table. What do you think? Do you think there's a bit much in the camera?
Need something to fill the space on the back of it.
I was gonna say, I think Tommy's right. I think there needs to be a poster. or
It
something.
looks fine, but if you put like a poster or something, hang Batman off the back of it.
No, I can't the most I can do is tape something.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is our filing cabinet, so if I did that, my wife would murder me. She'd be like rage quit pissed off. Hey, Chris, are you with us, buddy?
Chris, you here?
I see one. I see one viewer, not me. So, so yeah, but this is kind of the new setup. We're able to actually look at the screen and see how we look. We've got lighting set up. We have.
If it's not the greatest lighting, sorry about that. My first time touching video lights.
Yeah, I think we can do a little research over the week, and then next week have it up and going a little better. But I think it looks great so far. As far as things go, we're hoping to do some more hang-ups and shit like that. This is day one of the new space, which gives us an okay. But do you guys feel as cramped as before, or do you think we're?
I mean, I feel a little more.
Yeah, you can hide behind the fucking computer desk. Hey, no, do the horns. Throw the horns like you're coming out of something. Like no, remember do your picture.
Oh.
Your main picture. That's exactly. Oh, that's so great.
Live imitates art.
It's hard.
Jesus. Because I think you're coming out of your mom or something. It's your mom's hair in that picture.
Yeah, I'm sitting in
your
the
mom's
back
hair,
seat.
and you're like, and that's all I could cut out. And so you have this weird fucking cut, you're cut weird.
The most of me is
So I
gone.
have to have you popping out of shit when I edit pictures. That's why, it almost looks like I'm an attention whore because, me with my surge cans, popping in front of you, hey, and I'm
over here.
and you're coming out of me it's so fucking annoying. My wife's here.
Boy, how do you hope?
Well, yeah, that opens the wrong way. I think we were gonna work at some point. I gotta work today, but yeah, we've got a nice layout and stuff, and then we can actually I was actually thinking about I had gameplay, so if we wanted to kick back, play games, we can. We're not gonna do that right now. Oh, but this is computer screen. That's right. This is what I was gonna do.
Oh God.
Yeah, that goes on.
Inception.
Boys. Avoid. So we can actually. Oh damn it! I popped up the driver up here, but yeah, we can go online. So I was thinking, Let's see what I shared out this week. We're gonna go to Jam. Okay. Driver Booster can suck. Go away! Go away, Driver Booster!
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Alright, so if you hit the X, I just minimize it.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah. The X doesn't actually mean the X anymore. Really fucking stupid.
Well, that's dumb. I didn't know,
I know.
that.
It really pisses me off. I'm like, "Grr." Yeah, see, we're here. We're doing our thing.
What we're all about.
Yeah, Jam, what we're all about. There's my shittily edited. This pisses me off because I didn't take this part out.
What is that?
It's the side of a castle, so it's the end of the picture. It ends here. It's so annoying!
How many people have seen the What We're clip?
Find out. 900.
Right.
That's how many people.
Nice and
actually
toit.
watch.
I hope we like held their attention.
Oh yeah, Child's Play reboot, Aubrey Plaza.
I love Aubrey Plaza.
Okay. Yeah. Red Dead is doing online like GTA. So Red Dead 2 is gonna have an online mode. Eddie Murphy is doing a Grumpy Old Men remake.
Sounds about right.
PS1 Classic! Oh, they're doing on the new Netflix streaming service, Scarlet Witch and Loki are getting their own spin-off series. But
Are they gonna make her
different
comic
people.
accurate, where she's OP as hell? Because she is the strongest Avenger in the
I was gonna
comics.
say, isn't she
Net-
like an Omega class?
Mm-hmm.
Netflix Avatar Last Airbender series with the actual people who wrote and created the series
I'm okay.
behind it.
That is the only reason I'm going to watch this episode because I've been burned before.
Oh yeah,
No, I don't even want to watch the first
it's a
episode.
bad burn. Bob Wolf he was talking about the NES games on the
Bob Dole.
oh, this is the
Captain Marvel trailer.
Captain Marvel trailer.
It's great.
Look, it's the 90s because of Blockbuster.
Look, they have a fossil in the trailer.
There's, yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah. So Nintendo is going to require you to log in once a week to keep your NES game with the online.
Why?
Because they're assholes.
That's fucking.
Oh, yeah, you can use your gold points from My Nintendo to purchase your online subscription. So you get gold points for everything you buy. Hey, Tommy. We're in a small space, buddy.
I was trying to hold it in
That's okay.
for like the past 10 minutes.
What did I say? When you get locked in, you're locked in. We're all locked in, buddies. We're fucking in this together.
Until we decide to stop doing this, none of us can.
We're swinging.
Because I have to disassemble the lights.
Yeah. Stick of Truth is going to the Switch now. Finally, I think that's a perfect Switch game actually,
Mm-hmm.
because it's one of those things that you can chisel a little at a time, and it lets you save. Mary Poppins trailer, didn't watch it.
I did. It looks.
I did. I'm excited.
It looks whimsical.
good.
Oh, they're remastering Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed whatever the fuck that was also came out with 3 Liberation.
Ah, the New Orleans one?
Revelation.
That one's great.
Yeah. No, not Revelation.
Freedom Cry.
No, not Freedom Cry. Freedom Cry was 4.
Was it?
It's Liberation. It's the one with the woman.
It's the one with Aveline, the black chick. From New Orleans.
Freedom Cry has Adewale as the main character.
Mm.
Guys, I'm gonna be straight with you. I didn't play past.
Well, there you got a chance now.
4 is the best. Like what?
I played Oh, what was the pirate one?
Black Flag.
Yeah,
That's the best.
Joaquin Phoenix. This is actually a picture of him as pre-Joker.
I thought Joaquin Phoenix.
No, River Phoenix is dead, his brother.
Oh, okay.
Remember when he pulled that stunt saying he was going to quit acting, and then people found out he was signed on for like 3 more movies? And then he was like, oh, it was just for publicity.
What a turd.
I'm not actually quitting acting.
Kate Beckinsale's done with Underworld.
Ooh, fucking.
We got the Captain Marvel trailer. It doesn't matter.
Underworld's
WB is wanting to make a Batgirl TV series for the DC service, and they want a Kristen Stewart type to play Batgirl.
How about just Kristen Stewart?
That would be cool. Oh, this is a literal thing. They actually did scientific study, and Uranus, the planet, definitely smells like farts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They did research though, and
Common sense says
Uranus smells like farts.
Good to fucking know.
Jason Todd is going to be in the new Titan series as Robin. Also, like, there's 2 Robins.
The one that's going to be.
Nightwing. Except for he plays Robin through the Titan series, while there's another. It's weird that there's 2 Robins at the same time.
Isn't the Robin that joined the Titans in the future, he becomes Nightwing?
Yes.
Robin also continues being Robin in Titans as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're thinking of Young Justice.
Am I thinking that?
Yeah, because that's kind of what happens on Young Justice.
Hey, Young Justice is fucking stupid.
What? It's fantastic.
Let me
Finish.
Dicks. I love the
Grayson.
show, but a lot of the characters, in my eyes, were not written properly. Mainly the Joker.
Oh. The Joker is like the last character I give a shit about on this show.
He is so incredibly not the Joker in Young Justice.
This is an alternate universe.
He's very knife heavy.
Like, they said it's non-canonical, like, alternate universe. So, like, I'm cool with, like, a different thing, especially if it's not about the Joker.
He's literally just a crazy dude that likes to stab people. That's his whole fucking shtick.
Yeah.
Isn't he barely in the show?
That's kind of the Joker.
He, like, almost kills Robin in 1 or 2 episodes, and that's about it.
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Hooray.
It's coming to the Switch.
I love him.
They talk about the online service a little bit. All of these Final Fantasies are coming to the Switch.
Fuck yeah, I love Final
I may
Fantasy.
actually purchase 7 because I've never played 7 before. By the way, I did clip out your Sephiroth thing. Found it.
Yes.
But yeah, all these are coming to the Switch. Well, this takes time to load, I guess.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking Animal Crossing.
That punched you in the
yes.
gut when I did it the first time, Jay. When I just yelled.
Well, like I said, all of a sudden you guys were laughing, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'm really tired. Okay, Animal Crossing.
Fuck yeah.
People are excited. This is my favorite actually thing. Katamari Damacy reroll. I'm a huge fan of Katamari Damacy.
I love Katamari.
You just roll shit into a ball, so they're remastering it for the Switch, which I was like, when the Switch came out, 2 games that I thought needed to come to the Switch immediately was Katamari Damacy and Okami. Now both of them are on the Switch. For as shitty of a job as they are doing about putting their old games on the Switch, they're doing a really good job of porting other old games to the Switch. Like, I don't understand it, but I dig it. Like, Final Fantasy VII and Katamari Damacy and Okami are on there before any N64 game, any Super Nintendo game. It's fucking weird. I don't understand it. Yep, Nintendo Direct, that happened. Henry Cavill may or may not be Superman anymore.
Didn't we talk about that?
We talked about this last week. Last week they said he wasn't. Henry Cavill's agent has said he still is.
We didn't talk about it last week.
Yeah, we did. We mentioned it.
No. We didn't because the news came out after we ended the podcast.
I remember us mentioning it.
Or
we did not mention it. It was immediately after the podcast.
Or was it us sitting around playing video games?
Yeah, it was us sitting around playing video games talking to each other. It was when I was making Big Narsty. Anyways, we were talking about, like, so the thing that bothers me the most, like, so the people, like, the big rumor is if he were to end, his replacement would be Michael B. Jordan.
I would rage.
Here's the thing, okay? I like the idea of hiring an African-American Superman. I think I'm okay with it. Okay. Well, no. I will specifically say African-American. Because here's the thing, right? I don't want a British man playing Superman anymore. I don't like that.
He's the all-American superhero.
Yeah, he's an all-American. It's like having a British Captain America. Which...
Yeah.
No. Chris Evans isn't British.
Like a
Yeah, there's like a Captain Britain, but
I know, but I'm just saying, like, the actor who plays Captain America should be American. Just like I think the actor who plays Superman should be American. Just my own personal opinion. It's because he's all America, truth, justice, blah blah blah. You know,
truth, justice, and the American way.
Yeah, that's to me. I just think that having a non-British Superman or having a British Superman is not great. So, but here's the thing: Michael B. Jordan is a little too urban, I guess to say insensitively. Like, nah,
really insensitive.
He's like, oh man, what's up, auntie? You know, like
he's
that shit.
gangsta.
Like Superman is a Midwestern hero, so if I can see and hear Michael B. Jordan play with a Midwestern accent, I'd be more interested, but I don't think I've seen that. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if he's capable of it, and I'm afraid of what would happen. Just can you imagine that? Like Superman coming out like, what's up, aunt? What's up, auntie? I'm sorry, Michael B. Jordan, it's just I don't think he has the acting range to hit that Superman. You know what I mean? Outside of that, physically, he's cut as shit, and he's a beautiful man. I think, like, outside of that, I think he's gonna do fine. Yeah, don't be cringing at it's a legitimate thing.
That was the worst Michael B. Jordan impression I've ever heard.
Okay, you do a Michael B. Jordan impression.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
No.
I hope we don't get in trouble.
We're showing pirates.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
So, anyways, I don't know. I don't think his accent is appropriate. I don't think it's gonna work. So, outside of that, I was thinking, like, who would be a good...
That's the cool part about being an actor. You can, like, learn how to do different
Can
things.
he, though? He hasn't done it yet. That's the problem. Have I mastered a Midwestern accent?
Well, can you, like,
can
you proficiently speak a casual other accent?
Yeah. Maybe not proficiently.
Then why couldn't he?
I'm just saying...
The man's pay grade is far higher than ours.
I'm just saying I don't think he's capable of it because he hasn't shown it yet. I would be more comfortable with had I seen it.
You would like proof.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. And then I would be like, yeah, I'm cool with it. But in the end, like any critique, my opinion doesn't fucking matter that much. I'm not saying the man has to start speaking with a Midwestern accent. I'm just saying if he spoke with a Midwestern accent and something that I'd seen before, I would be more like, yay, Michael B. Jordan should be Superman. But I don't think he is.
Like kind of like how I super want Idris Elba to be Batman.
Right?
Speak with a Midwestern accent. What's up, brother? Want some corn?
I was thinking the other day, I
want all of it.
Well, I was thinking the other day, though, I was like, Michael B. Jordan wouldn't be a bad Batman, though, either. Like, I think he would be a fine Batman, because if you think about it, like Gotham is Chicago.
Mm-hmm. You know what movie
if he has more of an urban accent, that's fine. Like, it doesn't. No one said Batman needs to speak this way or that way, but Superman is from the Midwest. This is how he's... I'm gonna go check on that, because I swear to God, if someone's walking in and out of my house, it's not my wife.
He should play Bane.
Grace?
Check.
We're fine.
And I'm powerless.
We're good. I got it. I caught it. Okay.
I'm stuck in the corner and...
There would have been literally nothing I could have done. I could have just watched it crash.
As it's falling, you'd be like, don't fall!
We're gonna need to clip that. No! Drake! Okay, so, anyways, Michael B. Jordan, I don't like him as Superman. However, I don't like a lot of the people. I was thinking, though, because they were talking about a Batman replacement for Affleck would be not Armie Hammer. What's his name? John Hamm. So I'm like, what if Armie Hammer played Superman? And then they did the cool switcheroo, because John Hamm and Armie Hammer are a little close. They don't look a lot alike.
Patrick Warburton for Superman.
No.
Fuck yeah.
No.
I feel like he's more like a joke Superman.
Fuck yeah.
Patrick Warburton for Bane.
I believe in truth. Justice for all. By the way, I've been watching Venture Brothers, and they're still killing it. Like, they're doing a great job. The new Venture. What?
The crease of brown molding is a gradient. Plants.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of like...
This room is action.
That's what I thought.
You're not losing your mind, Jay.
That's why I, like, adjusted the camera. Like, you can see, like, a little bit of the camera is tilted. It's just not enough. And I'm too lazy to fix it right now. So... But yeah, that's kind of the news that's been going on this week. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other shit that's been going on that I keep forgetting about. Like, Sega Collection is coming to the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know if anybody really cares. Someone made a really funny joke, though, that was like, Sega does what Nintendo don't. Put their old games on the Switch. And I was like,
I mean, that is Sega's old catchphrase.
Hey! Oh. Yeah, I know, that was the joke. They're like...
They're going to be going to all the old consoles, though.
I wonder if this is... Okay. Yeah, well, they're doing Capcom Beat 'em Up. Oh! Capcom Vancouver is shutting down. So they're the guys who are behind all the things so far, I guess. Which is like, oh, sucks. But it just means, like, I guess, like 143 people lost their jobs.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of a shit show. But that's the nerdy news this week. There's not really a whole lot going on.
And I'm not particularly pissed about it. So.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, no, there's movies and stuff. I didn't watch Predator.
I did.
Oh, I watched the second season of American Vandal. So season 1 is really, really good. The thing about season 2 is it's different in a way, in the sense that the main character in season 1 is really, really funny because he's such a dumb puppy. But there's not really a main character in season 2. So what they do is they do a good job of spreading it amongst two people. But when it comes to overall landing the theme, season 2 is way better. Like its theme, the way that it plays out, it was really, really good. Like, and I think a lot of people do it. It does talk a lot about like youth and social media, because it's all about Instagram. That's where the turd burglar kind of sits. You know, there's like Snapchat and all that shit. Yeah, the turd burglar is the main bad guy. They're like, who is? How was Predator?
I mean, it was just what you'd expect. The Predator looked cool. The special effects were alright, but the overall movie sucked. You don't...
Did Key do a good job?
He's hilarious.
That's all I care about, really.
The problem is, with the main team that's fighting the Predator, you're supposed to care about them, but you literally learn nothing about them. Each one, when they're on the bus in this one scene, there's like one throwaway line where they tell what their past is, and they don't go into any of it. You don't care about anybody.
They said, someone was saying, like, the best, like, I read a review, like, just a short review, where it was like, they said it would have been better had Olivia Munn just been the main character.
Yeah, she's not given a whole lot of stuff. You don't learn anything much about her either, except that she's a scientist for the government, and that whenever there's alien whatever, she's on call.
Yeah. So
that's all you learn about her, too. And
she's like our intergalactic ambassador.
I mean,
she's MIB.
Her characterization is she's obsessed with aliens, and that's about as far as it goes.
She's MIB. Yeah, okay.
It's a solid B- movie.
I saw it.
It's worth a watch, but I don't think I'll watch it again.
Oh, what'd you think? TS motherfucking A.
Yeah.
Like, so, have you seen Get Out? Yeah, okay, so we can talk freely about Get Out. Spoilers, everybody. Get Out. The whole time I'm like, is this what's going on? Is that what's going on? I flip back and forth, and by the end I was like, I think I thought the end was coming like 4 or 5 times, like, and then I changed my mind that wasn't the end. and then it does a good job of pulling you back and forth. But I think it's really good.
According to Peel, there were supposed to be 6.
Really?
There are 2. One alternate ending.
Okay.
One that's in the movie, which is probably the one you saw, is T.S. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. His friend comes and saves him.
He
wins. The second one is Cop Show.
Yeah, and they kill him.
He gets sent.
Oh, he gets sent to prison.
Yeah. And he's talking to his buddy Robin.
Yeah.
And I keep going over it, talk to the lawyers. And then he walks solid. There was an alternate ending where he got fucking capped. Just fucking.
That's what I was thinking. Like
by the police.
Yeah, that's why I was like. That's where I thought it was gonna go the whole time.
That is 1000% like. Laura told me there was an alternate ending. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Because he said that was on the table and he thought about making that alternate, but I don't think.
Yeah.
That kind of raw. This is what's happening right in front of me.
It's such an interesting thing because you do have these people that are conservative in a crazy sense, but still liberal out their ideas. In the sense that they're like, I want to be turned into black people.
Yeah, there was a
because they are physically superior to us. You know, it's just.
I watched it with my films class and Human Miracle Organ.
Yeah.
And we just brought up this article. The first thing we talked about was liberal. Just because someone is liberal,
yeah,
like the whole I would have voted for Obama. I'm good friends with Tiger. You know, shit like that. Being black is trendy. Just weird fucking non sequitur lines from the beginning.
Okay.
And
yeah.
It's just really, really interesting. And then there was this part that irritated the shit out of me. It was Rose, the bitch.
The girlfriend?
The girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's sitting on her bed listening in a bowl. And I thought to myself, fuck you. But it was that my initial rage melted away when Laura's like, that's symbolism. And I was like, and one of my classmates, and Peel went on record and said that was unintentional.
Wow.
He did not mean to do that, but he likes it to play out.
Well, that's great. Well, then that means that you're right, though. Like,
who the fuck is serial Jordan Peele, if you happen to see this obscure fucking podcast, I would like to, what were you thinking? Why?
Why did
you do that in the first place if that wasn't the intended message?
Intended symbolism, then why would you have someone eat cereal like a demon?
I personally think it's because she's a fucking sociopath.
Could be. She is.
Who does that? Sociopaths.
She is a sociopath.
Yeah. A sociopath would not willingly, lead people to get their brains taken.
By the way, the brother was one of the best parts of that. One of the best, because she's just awful. She's a terrible person.
I enjoyed.
But the brother's a fantastic psychopath.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching her brother get his head bashed in the bocce ball. That was
right.
Really sweet.
Right. Well, I just he's the one who drives around with the weird music and grabs people. That was his bad. Because they have this whole elaborate. That's the best thing. They have this whole elaborate game where they lure the boyfriend in and then auction him off.
And then the brother's just
and he's like, I'm gonna jam some creepy ass music and pull some guys into my car. That's what he does, and that's actually the best. That's a far more effective.
It is
policy of kidnapping people than creating some elaborate ruse, letting the guy get paranoid as fuck. They let him get way uncomfortable. As soon as he was in there, why didn't they just drug him and well, they were trying to get to know him and gauge him, so then the one guy then they could figure out who wants to inhabit his body the most. So weird. I can't believe I say that.
So then you just said out loud.
But he's they let him Like, they let him have too much free reign before. It should have been like, killed him. By the way, I saw how Jurassic World should have ended today. They did a how it should have ended for Jurassic World and honest trailers for Jurassic World. I don't think I... Oh, I think I did watch the honest trailer. How it should have ended.
Amazing. I didn't see the new Jurassic World movie. I was told that not even Jeff Goldblum could save it.
I liked it.
There was no point in Jeff Goldblum in that movie.
Are you telling me Professor Ian Malcolm showed up and he did nothing?
So here's what happens.
He's in there for literally like 10 minutes.
He's in for the first few minutes and he's in at the end because he's at a Senate hearing saying whether or not they should save... Okay, so the plot of the movie is the dinosaurs are still on that park and there's a volcano that's going to blow up and kill all the dinosaurs. And so everyone's like, we should let the dinosaurs die because that's a lot of fucking like problems out there that gets fixed real quick.
Malcolm just comes in like,
well,
oh no.
No. He comes in and he says, we should let them die. He goes, we should let extinction take its course because right now we are on the verge of a Jurassic World. And they're like...
Well, credits. Yeah. Well, credits, everyone.
Well, they're like, no. So the main lady, Bryce Dallas Howard, goes with, what's his name? Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
To go get the dinosaurs on a boat. And if this sounds familiar, it's because it was the plot of The Lost World, where they get the dinosaurs on the boat too. So number 2. They get the dinosaurs on the boat, and it turns out that all the people driving the boat are mercenaries hired to take dinosaurs to sell to the military. So they get them to the house where they're going to auction all the dinosaurs off with their maniacal evil man machinery. No.
I like it all.
I'm just talking to the Eminem characters, and so they disappear, right? So they get to the house, and then the dinosaurs get on the loose. The point that they make that's really funny is like, so they have this thing called the Endoraptor, which is like the Indominus Rex, but with more raptors. Yeah. And so what they do is they program it with a gun. You point the laser at the person, and then they pull the trigger, and then the dinosaur goes and eats the person. The trigger is the signal for the dinosaur to go eat the person. Which, in the how it should have ended, they just pointed out like 7 times, like, so you have a gun, and you're pointing it at the person, but instead of killing the person with a bullet, you kill them with a dinosaur. And he's like, yeah. He's like, why don't I just have a regular gun that I point at the person that's far less expensive than a dinosaur and shoot the person? And the guy's like, because it's not as much fun, okay?
Is that his honest answer?
In the how it should have ended, that was the answer. Because in the movie, they're just like, yeah, let's play a dinosaur. A bunch of rich, very non-practical rich people, instead of like just buying more guns, pay way more money.
The most obvious, like, terrible movie villain. And
the dinosaur gets loose, and they have to hide from the dinosaur. And they keep like bringing up in the how it should end. They keep saying like, by the way, raptors can smell from a mile, so you really can't hide. There's a lot of scenes where they're like hiding. It's just stupid. And then at the end, all the dinosaurs get loose, and they're like, and that's where he says, they go back to Jeff Goldblum at the Senate hearing, and he says, "Welcome to Jurassic World." And then in the how it should have ended, they pointed out, like, by the way, people have a fuckload of guns and military people. So dinosaurs aren't a problem. You see the T-Rex roaring in a line. He's like, "Rrr!" And then the military shows up like, "Boo!" And he goes, "Oh, not cool!" And then dies. This T-Rex is...
Did they steal her, too?
Her?
Blue?
No, the T-Rex. Her.
Yeah, that's the T-Rex.
That was her island, though.
That was an amazing scene.
God fucking damn it.
The whole island burns down in volcanic ash. But the thing that they point out several times is, like, there's points where Chris Pratt should have died, like, 4,000 times.
Yeah.
Because the volcano's exploding. There's a point where, like, the lava is crawling at him, and it, like, gets within inches of him, and he's able to crawl away.
That would have burned him.
It would have melted him. Then there's a the point where he's running from volcanic ash, and the volcanic ash surrounds him.
He would have suffocated.
Which would have melted him.
His lungs would have liquefied into ash.
Yeah, well, he would have just straight up died because apparently it's 1,000 degrees in a cloud of volcanic ash. Like you'd be dead. So there's a lot of like over exaggerated scenes, which are fine. It's a movie. Eat popcorn, you say whatever. But yeah, the honest trailer was, or the how it should have ended was fantastic because it's just pointing out how many times it was kind of full of shit. But then they end with like, "Welcome to Jurassic World," and then but like that's all Jeff Goldblum does. He has no point where does he interact with any of the other characters. At no point does he do anything that's fucking relevant to the thing. He's just at the Senate hearing saying, "Hey, I think we should let him die." And at the end, he goes back to the Senate hearing to say, "Hey, you see what fucking happened? I told you we should let them die. We should let extinction take its course. But now we're gonna have dinosaurs." So, third movie's gonna come around and making zero sense. All of the dinosaurs are gonna be running around all over the world because in the 3 or 4 years it takes for them to come out with this next movie and Chris Pratt not to get too old, apparently they're going to reproduce and have billions and billions of dollars of dinosaurs. But they didn't Noah's Ark these dinosaurs off. They didn't grab one male, one female. They just grabbed a bunch of dinosaurs in the middle of a volcanic explosion to try and keep them alive. What?
All the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh, right. And they have don't they have the ability to jump sex? Or did they fix that in the Jurassic World?
All I know is in the first one they're all female, but somehow they still gain the ability to like self-reproduce or whatever.
Oh great, that's what we base there. Asexual dinosaurs.
Yeah, well what happens is they get, because they're spliced with a frog's DNA in the first movie, so they're able to change sex.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, they'll probably come up with some bullshit Deus Ex Machina for that.
It's rumored that they want Sam Neill back for the next one.
If Sam Neill doesn't show up, I'm not interested.
Which would be awesome, but if they pull another Jeff Goldblum and have him in there for like 10 minutes, that is a waste.
I'm incredibly pissed that Professor Ian Malcolm wasn't a bigger part of that.
Yeah, this is like, to me, this is like the Star Wars trilogy if they didn't bring Luke, Leia, and Han back.
I wanted
it's
Jeff.
Fucking stupid not to have Jeff Goldblum.
I wanted Ian Malcolm to be in the whole movie, just going, "I told you so, I told you so, I told you so."
I need a partially shirtless, cut, 25-year-old Jeff Goldblum explaining to me why T-Rexes are important.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna have to end because I actually have to go to work.
Suck.
Jeff,
we'll see you guys
that shirtless
time.
Jeff Goldblum is so iconic. They made a pop figure of him like laying sideways and shirtless.
They did.